Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. Welcome back to another Redox reaction. Today, we're reacting to season 3, episode 3 and 4 of Barry. Wow, guys, it's been crazy. And for our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. Quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you want to listen to the discussion portion of this show, it's in the description. We love you guys. And also, Abe and Charlie, how you guys doing?
Good.
We're all right.
Right.
We're under the weather.
Yeah, under the weather.
Don't get me sick, please.
We're pushing through. I gave you guys a heads up, so fair warning.
He gave us the heads up. We will hope and pray that we're all good.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get sick. Nah, good. It's been a minute since we've done Barry because we were away for a while, but I'm excited to get back into it because the tone of the show has been changing and shifting, and feels like it's heading in a darker direction and whatnot.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see what happens in the middle of the season.
Yeah, and before we get into this episode, Abe, can you read some comments from the previous episodes?
Yes, sir. First comment here comes from Baby Cowgirl. Oh, I can't wait until you guys see what happens throughout this season. I'm even more excited to see you guys react to season 4. It's absolutely wild. So glad I found your channel. Love the Barry reactions. Not sure if you guys have seen the TV series Fargo, but I highly recommend watching season 1 and 2. Really think you guys will like it. Heart.
This is a series.
Fargo, yeah. I mean,
I'm aware
there's also the movie.
those are the movie by the Coen brothers.
I'm
Yes.
aware of the movie.
Yeah, I don't know much about Fargo.
I actually haven't seen Fargo.
I haven't
That's one Coen brothers movie that I have not seen.
But I'm seeing the series. I have no idea anything about it.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching.
Have to check
Really
it out.
appreciate the love, and we're excited too. I've heard a lot. There was some debate at some point about like which season is people's favorite.
Yeah, some people say 2, some people say no, 3's peak, and some people are like, nah, 4 is good.
But
So
we will rank.
yes.
Once we're done, we will rank. All of us will rank our favorite Barry season. So I'm excited for that.
so far, 2 or 1?
2.
2, yeah.
2.
2, yeah.
Two.
Consensus. Yeah.
2 took a turn, bro.
Yeah. 2 is crazy.
Which is great. Which is a great sign that like it seemingly keeps getting better.
Yeah.
So, all right, the next one here comes from GFam Web. Sally wasn't looking for him to apologize. She was falling back into her fond response to abuse. Yeah, I definitely got that. I think I think it can be both in my eyes. Like, you know, she's doing all this stuff and I think at some point she's kind of like, damn, I thought Barry was different. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of where I'm at with it and why I was like, she's looking for him to apologize because in my mind, like Barry's better than the guys she's been with in the past, but clearly not.
He's not.
And also, you know, he just happens to be a murderer. So
Yeah.
I do recall us like mentioning something more along the lines of what that comment is saying in a discussion because that was like our initial reaction, and then in discussion we were like, oh, she's falling back into the whole thing that she had with her boyfriend. So
yeah,
we did mention that if you guys caught it in the discussion portion.
yes,
what you see during the reaction is like our initial like
gut reaction. Or just
exactly.
Like
And
what comes out of our mouth.
The time we take to think and actually process what we actually think of what we saw is during the discussion.
Yes.
So
yeah, but I think both can be true. I think
Yes.
there was a part of her that was hoping that Barry would apologize, and I also think that she's going right back into the cycle that she has been in relationships in the past.
Yeah.
Last one here comes from Hannah-HYT. I'm glad you brought up how the color grading is changed in this season. I feel like it matches the darker tone of the show. There's still some comedy, but the show definitely becomes a lot darker from here. I think Bill Hader said in an interview that it made more sense for the show to become more serious from that point, to reflect how Barry's life is basically falling apart. Hader's directing is just so good. I'm looking forward to your reactions for the rest of the season. There's some great moments coming up.
Ooh. So I was right. Because I remember I wasn't the only one.
No.
I was like, okay, there was definitely a shift.
Well, we had seen it too in the earlier, I think, directions of Bill Hader.
Yes.
He loves to play with color from what we've been able to see. But I agree with the tone of the show getting darker. The colors have definitely gotten darker.
I just love how visually he presents it, how visually he presents Barry, and how he has shifted. Like even when the season first started from season 1, from season 3, you could see the shift and the growth, not the growth, but the change in Barry's character.
Yeah, 100%. The development. Yeah, when that opening scene where he's on like the cliff and everything. Oh man, that shot's sticking in my mind. Yeah, I'm excited. You want to get into it?
Let's get into it, Charlie.
Oh, it's a short one, 25 minutes. Dark, dramatic music, please.
So, you have any kids?
Oh shit, I forgot about the role he got.
Oh, my son lost his job. They have no money.
Well, being a parent is for life.
Mr. Cusino, I'm the producer, Joel, and this is our showrunner, Brian.
Do you remember me? Murder, She Wrote? I was a PA. You attacked me.
Oh God.
You threw hot tea in my face because your omelet had chives.
Chives are
Need
great,
more.
bro.
He's attacked several people.
What you did for this vet was inspiring, and we wanted to pay you back for your service, so we are giving you a line.
You're giving me a line?
It's a small line, 4 or 5 words, but it's pivotal to the story.
Mr. Cusino, what do you say?
Thank you.
Oh my god.
What a shift. Felt like at the beginning, Kusno was controlling Barry, but now Barry is controlling him.
That felt very like hostage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he literally
Oh,
is
yeah,
holding
he
him hostage.
Pretty much.
He is.
Thank God we were on that tour bus. You know, man, not for that Groupon almost expiring, we'd all be dead men.
Heroin, okay.
I just checked. Heroin is safe in hiding place.
They want the heroin back. And if that happens, we're
I wouldn't be so quick to blame Bolivians. I think it's just neighborhood kids being chodes.
Cristobal sent his goons after us. We're going to find him, and we're going to take him out.
Or we make a call to Chechnya.
You want to activate the Patsy?
Oh, I want to activate the Patsy.
Fuchs! Telephone call from America!
Oh. My love.
Man's a sheep herder.
He's found his
For
calling.
Goats.
Goats, goat herder.
The score.
He's a shepherd.
It's a beautiful place.
Fuchs! It's me. It's Hank. It's Noco Hank. Hi.
Oh, hey, Hank.
Great news. Coast is clear.
He's not going to want to leave.
You mean I can come back home?
I booked you a flight that leaves tonight.
Tell you the truth, I'm really happy here.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
You know,
Turns out I'm a natural at everything goat.
living the simple life, away from all the trouble, away from all the risks and
This is
danger.
literally the parallel to Barry in the beginning of the show.
I'm not interested, Hank. No need to contact me anymore.
Bro, he loves Chechnya.
Now we have no choice but to do suicide mission. Cristobal and Bolivians die tonight!
Hank is panicking right now.
I'm really f***ing nervous.
Oh, I have deodorant. I'll get it. I have the good kind. The cancer kind.
Cancer kind.
Shit, I hope they don't ask about Sam, but I mean, I'm sure they've done their research.
Oh, do you want some Vaseline for your teeth?
Vaseline for your teeth? What does that do?
I've never heard of that.
You think they're gonna call me inauthentic? I mean, should I say that I'm considering adoption?
What?
She's blowing under her armpits, bro.
By the way, I love this romper. It says, I'm a woman, but don't treat me like one.
That's what we were going for.
Oh my god.
Just go in. You have 5 minutes. Ask a few questions. You're talking to Sally Reed.
Okay.
Giving herself a pep talk.
Hey.
Here's Madeline from E! News.
Sally Reed, how you doing, girl?
I'm good.
Now, the show takes place in Joplin, and you were raised there.
That's right.
Is that really what Joplin's like?
Well, it's a lot less freezing on set.
What?
Hollywood.
Sally Reed, how you doing, girl?
I'm good.
This is a show about a woman trying to help her daughter leave an abusive relationship in Joplin, Missouri.
Yes, that's right.
Was that tough?
Yes.
All right, great. And who do you think should be the next Spider-Man?
I swear, some of these interviews go like this sometimes.
Want to run lines? Yeah. All right. What I did was terrible, and I'm truly sorry.
Accept your apology.
That was great. Oh, man. This trailer is nice. Might go over to the Wheel of Fortune building, take some pictures.
Did she suffer? But she figured out that it was you she was looking for. And I invited you to my cabin. Who was that guy that took me into the woods?
He's nobody. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I want to be honest with you because I think we have a good thing going here. He's a family friend. He's actually kind of like
An uncle. He got you into this line of work. So that monologue you gave me when I first met you, that was fucking true. And then I said it again at the dinner table. And she knew it was you.
Hey, we don't need to rehash all this.
If I didn't say anything, she'd be alive today.
Oh, no, don't put that on yourself. The whole thing's just really unfortunate. You know, I believe, and some of this I got from your teachings, that you can be the version of yourself that you want to be.
I never said that to you.
What I'm saying is that I never would have learned that if it wasn't for you.
So I'm responsible for who you are?
The positive side, yeah. I mean, meeting you changed my life for the better. Look, we've both done terrible things in our lives, but we're helping each other make up for it. I mean, you got a line. You're welcome.
Ugh.
Man, this is a very big shift.
Oof. Hollywood is evil.
We're heading back to the nursery to hit the Chechens during regular business hours.
I want the revenge just as bad as you do, but they're on the run. And I'm telling you, there is nothing for us here.
You're right. We'll cut our losses and head back home. Give LA a shot. Didn't work out. Win some, lose some. It's all about perspective.
So we'll head back to Bolivia?
How do I break it to the guys? They're ready to go.
Maybe take them to lunch first.
I'll take them to Yoni Rockets, and then after, in the parking lot,
Yoni Rockets.
I'll say, hey, we aren't attacking the Chechens. We're heading back to Bolivia. Thanks for helping me figure that out.
I can't tell if he's
I
playing
don't know.
him or not.
Yeah.
No, he is.
Bro, but Barry characters are notoriously clueless. So
yeah, but the way he delivered that last line, the way he looked at him there, I was thinking the same at first. But then after that line,
Is this to blow up Cristobal's house?
No, you want Fernando dead. He is head of whole Bolivian operation. He ordered the hit on us.
Can hear the beep.
Cristobal is a nobody, okay? He's like fourth, fifth in command. Fernando is the real threat here, okay? Trust me.
Just blow up the fucking house. Good luck, Akmal.
What? What the f does it have to be me? Get me to los straws.
Who are you? Bruce Willis in Armageddon?
I don't want to do this.
I know someone crazy.
Oh my god. Yikes.
the text said, you still feel like you have no purpose.
Want to do something crazy?
Yeah.
Hank, I said no.
Barry?
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Fuchs, where are you?
Heaven, Barry.
Seriously, where are you?
Why, you gonna come find me?
No.
Hank said that you cooled off a bit, said you were on hard times. I'm sorry to hear that. I want to say I'm sorry for whatever it is you think I did to hurt your relationship with Mr. Kusinau.
Okay.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Man,
No.
will not tell him the truth.
I'm dying, Barry. I'm in the hospital.
Oh my god.
So if there ever was a time you did want to say something to me, now would be that time.
Are those goats in the background?
Oh my God, Fuchs.
All right, I don't have time for this, okay? Me and Mr. Kusinau are fine. Please don't call me again, all right? Yeah?
The f do you mean you and Kusinau are fine?
We worked our shit out together. Actually, we're working together today.
Oh, you're working?
Yeah, on a show called Laws of Humanity.
That's a great show.
I told him I killed Janice, but we hashed it out like adults. So there's no need to apologize because your whole fucking plan didn't work.
He's so delusional.
Both of them.
You destroyed that guy's life!
Yeah, well, now I'm making it up to him by acting.
How the f do you do that?
Why do you care? You're fucking nuts, man. Also, I know you're on a farm or something because I can hear goats in the background.
Maybe I'm at the zoo with my new best friend!
Oh my god. You have a new Chechen wife?
Did they ask you who the new Spider-Man should be?
Yeah, I think I said Harry Styles or something.
Shit, that's good. Hey, do you have a date for the premiere tomorrow?
Not unless you count my parents.
You're welcome to ride with me and Barry if you want.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
She's afraid. She's scared of him.
Yeah.
Naturally.
When your boss invites you to the premiere with her, you don't say no.
I don't really feel comfortable around Barry.
Why?
The other day in the writer's room, he screamed at her in front of everyone, and it was really bad.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen him do that before. He's totally harmless. I'm sure he was having a bad day. I was in acting class with Barry, and he's a really good guy. He yelled at us a few times and, told us that he killed a few people in some war and that it really messed him up, but I don't think that makes him violent.
I feel like he's gonna do something.
To Sally? No. He treats Sally like a star. That's why she keeps him around.
Yikes.
My God. That was a great scene.
Also, potentially a little bit of foreshadowing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom in as well.
The whole.
It was done really
I think
well.
he's gonna do something.
Action! I got you the full amount on the wrongful death of your dear wife. But no amount of money can make this right. Bring him in!
And damn, this scene is very parallel to what actually happened.
I was going to mention that when they first ran lines in the hall.
What I did was terrible, and I'm truly sorry.
Line.
I wish you could stay away from my family. F you and don't talk to me anymore, you piece of shit.
Keep it.
He's quite the method actor,
Imagine they want him back.
I was just speaking with her, and it's so good to hear that she's in a healthy relationship now.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, her boyfriend, he's great. He's awesome.
Uh-oh.
I'm in.
Are you f***ing serious?
Barry's back.
Yes! Gang!
This one's a doozy. He's head of Bolivian crime.
Just tell me how much and where I'm going, and I'll be there.
Barry, you are a real one, okay?
So, you are giving this job to a madman who killed most of our men at the monastery.
Yes, but don't we want a madman? I mean, Barry is Greek freak of assassins.
Greek freak.
The monastery, he was just having a bad day.
I wanted to get rid of Barry, and you insisted that we use Fuchs, which was bust. And now you want to stop me going after Cristobal.
He suspects something.
Yeah.
riled up about Barry when he's not even thinking of you.
That's exactly why I want to kill him.
You don't. Vengeance is like drinking poison hoping the other person will die.
If you knew everything I did for him, all I sacrificed to give this kid a life, you'd feel different.
Do you know the story of the Bolandila? A long time ago in the Argon Gorge, a man came across a beautiful farmland, and he had to make it his. So he killed the farmers and took the land. And from that day forward, their dead souls wandered his land in purgatory until one day, a creature, the Bolandila, appeared and offered the souls a choice. You can forgive the man and go to heaven, or seek vengeance. All of the souls chose vengeance except for one little boy. So the Bolandila granted the souls their wish and turned them all into panthers. The panthers, so full of fury and rage, attacked and killed the landowner. But their souls, they went to the bottom of the ocean where they drifted in the cold, dark depths for eternity. And the little boy who chose forgiveness, he was sent to heaven.
He's not gonna care.
You see this happened to a friend of yours? The Vengeance Army Panther thing, how long did it take him to put that together?
It didn't really happen. It's a morality story. It's not real.
But it could be.
Wow. Oh shoot! Is this the house that Barry has to attend?
His son's house? Kusano's son's house?
No, unrelated.
Hopefully I'll be home around lunch.
Oh, I hope so. Okay, babe, I'll see you when you get here. I love you.
I love you too. Sleep tight.
Oh my god.
It was one of his targets.
This feels just like the first episode of the first season.
Oh, this is.
Is it not?
Yeah. He was washing his hands. He walks right up to the bed. This is the first callback to the first scene of the show.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, it is.
Wow.
May I help you?
Good morning, ma'am. Kenneth Goulet. Do you have a moment? And all I'm saying is that sometimes the police fall short.
What is he going to go around like all the victims?
Maybe.
And just tell them that Barry did it?
Man, whatever it is you're selling, we don't want any.
I know who killed your dad.
Dad? Wait, have you been up all night?
I fucked up, son. I pissed off the wrong guy.
Dad, you do that every day.
We gotta leave. We're leaving Dodge.
No, I can't. I can't leave
Okay.
LA.
You get ready. I'm gonna pack the car. I'm gonna get new suitcases. You pack Gordon.
Dad, I'm not leaving LA.
What the hell happened on Laws of Humanity yesterday?
Tom, this is not a good time. Just tell them I was doing what I thought was best
They
for my
loved
family.
you. They want to bring you back.
I knew it. God. Freaking knew it.
And now they're going to extend the part, give you additional scenes on Laws of fucking Humanity. You know how big that show is? It's huge.
Tom, I'm leaving town.
Why?
Because I pissed off a guy I shouldn't have.
Well, I must say that's right on brand for you, Gene. People have told me you're narcissistic, self-obsessed, petty, unhinged, volatile, toxic, abusive, malignant.
Jesus, so many names.
Oh, God.
It's been decided that you are going to blow them all up during a midday meeting, which is usually around 5 p.m. Now, Cristobal will be at Pilates at that time, so he won't be there. Peep this. Give me your phone. You need the Detonate app.
Oh my god.
I need your face. Bingo. Would you like to receive Detonate special promotional offers? Absolutely. Can I have access to your photos? Yes. Location services? Always. Can I share personal information with market research? Sure. Why not? Berkman goes boom.
So where's this bomb?
It's right over there.
Bro, that thing is beeping. Like, I would not get anywhere near that thing. Yeah, it's making so much noise.
Pick it up!
He said he got it on the dark web. Oh,
폭탄을 주하셨습니다. 폭탄을 주하셨습니다. 폭탄을 주하셨습니다.
Watch it be like a stink bomb, and not really a.
One of those glitter bomb things.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That guy on YouTube.
Oh,
does.
when you steal a package.
or it's like the thing with the gender reveal, like pink powder.
It's like fart spray and confetti. Spinning around.
Oh my god, he's still going.
Face.
Oh my
nuts.
God.
Shit nuts. Shit fuck. Fuck fuck.
Wait a minute, somebody
Fuck,
called me
Rob.
a fuck.
Yeah, Rob Reiner, 1994. But listen, now you have the opportunity to be known as Gene Cousineau, great actor.
I'm going to send you my new address. I'm probably going to be under another name.
Gene? Joe Mantegna. Gene, it's Joe Mantegna.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Listen, I've had a very stressful day. So if we don't make a scene here, I would really appreciate it.
I'm the one violating my restraining order against you, hotshot. The only reason I came over here was to say, good job what you did for that vet.
What?
The variety piece.
You were in Variety? Gene Cousineau, former actor, pays it forward to America's heroes.
I do a lot of work with the vets, too. Look, I'm having dinner with some friends. You should join us. This Friday, my house, and we'll bury that hatchet. Oh, and I'll be sure to tell my lawyer to remove that restraining order. Semper Fi, brother.
Tanya just invited you to his house, not to brawl with you, but to break bread. I have to go.
This is everything that Gene has needed.
Dreaming for.
Why? Why is it you have to leave L.A.?
And he needs to leave.
The best thing for you is to stay the hell away from me.
He took your son's life, and now he's living your son's dream.
Whoa.
Dukes knows how to get an emotional response out of people.
He's a good manipulator. He did it with Barry.
Yeah.
That's where he lives.
The limo's here. Where's Barry?
Oh, his shoot's running late.
No.
How do I look?
Can you even imagine back in Cousineau's class when we were doing mirror exercises that we would be getting in a limo on our way to your own show's premiere?
Oh, I'll see you there, okay? Thank you.
Bruh. Left her out.
Yo, that's foul.
Watch that thing do nothing, bro.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
It's pairing. It's gonna be too far.
Wow. Sally's first premiere.
Yeah, it's a pretty big premiere, huh?
Yeah.
Very fancy.
So,
you.
rumor has it you're not actually from Joplin. What, true?
No,
false?
I'm from Joplin. It says it on the poster.
Okay.
Please scroll.
Hello, this is Faye. How can I help you today?
Yeah, my app isn't syncing with the Bluetooth on the device I'm trying to detonate.
He called tech support for the bomb.
Berkman goes boom, capital B, capital G, capital B.
Okay, thank you. Give me 1 second while I pull up your account. First, let's make sure you have the latest version of Detonate installed on your phone.
I do.
Okay. Is the Bluetooth on?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Gonna go through like the most basic troubleshooting steps.
This is what it's like, Charlie.
Yeah.
Someone who works in IT, this is exactly what you do.
I have to admit, I didn't come to LA only to run the Chechen operation. I came because I had a feeling that you've been disloyal to my daughter.
Ooh, he knows.
Elena means the world to me.
I had you followed to your little love nest.
What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
He's got receipts.
It's done. Glad you're out of there. Are your men suspicious? Meet at the place, 1 hour. Make it 2. The guys want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and try all the sauces.
Boom, join us in our virtual kaboom room.
Oh my god.
Virtual kaboom
I
room.
think I know what the problem is.
Dude, but Cristobal's in the house right now, which is not ideal.
So I gave you the easy work, like running LA, which is the same as running Disneyland, and yet you still get up because you have no mental toughness.
What's the commotion in the background?
Is your Wi-Fi on?
Is my Wi-Fi on? Yes, it is.
Okay, try turning it off and see if that helps.
Turn the Wi-Fi off?
1, I kill you and make my daughter a widow. 2, you take me to your lover, Noho Hank, and you shoot him in the head.
You're going to have to kill me.
Ooh.
Well, must be true love.
They're looking for the bomb. They hear it.
Turning Wi-Fi off.
All right, sounds like we were successful. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Oh my god. Okay, so
It was, yeah.
Hey, at least tech support was helpful.
He got out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, is that all shrapnel on his back though?
Or is he gonna take him?
Probably gonna take him back to Hank.
Okay, but Sally, your show has a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. And Pam only has 27!
Oh, 98 on Rotten Tomatoes is an
That's insane.
Here she is, the creator and star of Joplin, Sally Reed.
Thank you, Katie. Wow. Okay. Good evening.
Jesus, look how many cards he has. God.
I do this show for a little girl who came from Joplin. She so badly needed to hear this story, to know that she wasn't alone. If there is another little girl out there today who also needs to hear it, then I have done my job as I'm sorry. Someone just told me that we got a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it really only just hit me now.
And Barry is nowhere to be found, right? Bruh, say words.
And I just want to thank all the incredible people in my life who got me here. My teacher and mentor, Mr. Gene Cousineau, and to my boyfriend, Barry. Thank you for being an amazing boyfriend. You support and sustain me. And I couldn't do this without you, and I love you so much. I love you so much. I forgot to thank God. Thank you so much. And, oh my God, they're playing me off. I didn't think they did that at premieres.
At her own
What is this, the Oscars?
It's her own premiere.
He's all right.
God. Oh my God. Oh, baby. Oh my God.
Honey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, his back is all looks like burn marks.
I didn't expect that I knew people would like it, but I mean, come on.
Sally, you're dating a violent guy.
What?
I'm sorry. Barry is a violent guy. And the way he spoke to you the other day was, like, awful. It was really scary.
He was in a mood.
That was just really bad. That was really bad. And I don't know, you're just a really amazing person. And I don't want to see you get hurt.
Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you.
Hi.
You were wonderful.
Such good work.
Leo, I packed the car. We gotta get going.
Yeah, Dad, just give us a second.
Oh.
We gotta get Gordon's shoes on.
Had a feeling.
Please, don't hurt them. I'm sorry I took you hostage and to make up for it.
Dang, you took it for him.
That money's Leo's. It's yours. Take it. And after today, you never have to see me again. So my family is safe. Thanks for everything, Mr. Cousineau.
Okay, Batman.
Bro. Right? I was about to say. The show that he was just featured on got one scene.
We're going to
He's gonna
stay right here in Los
Do
Angeles.
it. Damn it, Gene. As long as you're around Barry, you're still in danger, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. How did it go?
Honestly, it was the greatest night of my life.
That's great. Hey, I'm sorry.
Barry, we're done.
Oh,
wow.
What, because I missed the premiere?
The way you yelled at me the other day,
Should put into perspective for her.
this relationship isn't good for me.
Wait, are you serious? I had a bad day. What, I can't have a bad day?
I'm gonna stay at Natalie's, so I need you to go to the apartment and pack up your stuff and move out.
No. Hey, Sally! Sally!
Whoa.
I didn't see that
I
coming.
did not at all.
I mean, good for her. She did
Yes,
the right thing.
she did.
But she did it to the wrong person, unfortunately.
No, I don't think he's gonna do anything.
No, I don't think he would either.
Hello. Earlier in the episode, the foreshadowing, the thing that we called out and said, this is foreshadowing, possibly.
Charlie, you're right. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that.
He had a bad day. He has several bad days. Keeps doing worse and worse things every time.
This will bring us peace.
Do you promise?
I promise. I can do this alone, okay?
Oh, hell no, bro. Call the damn cops.
It's gotta be both of us.
Yeah, I think we'll take the Glock.
Sweet.
Oh, this is only directed by Alec
Oh,
Berg.
they shouldn't take that into their own hands. That's not smart. They're going to
No.
get themselves killed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they are. Oof. Man, what a freaking episode, guys. It definitely was a darker episode, and now I'm finally understanding. We're halfway through, and it's like, oh, wow, okay, I get the tone now. I get the feeling of what, the show is taking the direction to. And wow, there was a lot. But there was a specific scene in episode 4 that really stood out to me. And I just want to get your thoughts on it. It was Sally's her speech. First of all, that was acted so like that
Very
was
well. Very
yo,
well.
I can't believe she hasn't won an Emmy because that is ridiculous. That scene alone, I was in shock. I don't know if you guys can tell my reaction. I literally had my mouth open.
Yeah,
'cause
I was watching you.
I was like,
watching you. You were
yo,
locked in.
wow. But Abe, from a psyche perspective, what did you get out of that? Because I think there was something there.
There was a lot. You could tell that she was in the middle of giving this speech that she had like wrote and like tried so hard to fit into this mold of like I'm humble and whatever and all that, and you could tell it really wasn't her. She's doing this speech, and then all of a sudden she's like taking in everything that's happening. She talks about like the 98 and Rotten Tomatoes, whatever, has that moment, and then that's when she like has this period of like it felt like a full minute almost of like no words, just like breathing, different expressions. And it was like she went through like a cycle of like 6 or 7 different emotions, like just on that stage. And that was what really caught my eyes, because the acting was impeccable without a single word being said. And that's what, like, you could see it was like shock that she was in this moment. It was like surprise at the amount of people that were there. It was like being grateful for the moment, but also like she had this moment where she like kind of like winced almost.
Yeah.
And she was like, almost like felt like everything flashed before her, and she saw all this shit that she went through to like get here. And then, you know, just like seeing all of that was very perfectly done.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad they did that. It's so interesting because Barry is like a, damn man, there's really no show like this. There really is no show like this, because they it's at times it's very unserious. And then, you know, you have these really dramatic cinematic elements. Like that felt like it was straight out of a movie. And it was very well directed and very well shot and very well acted. So that scene gets an A+ for me. I agree with you. The fact that there's no Emmy there is kind of crazy.
It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I think going back to what you said, I think it was a culmination of everything she's gone through in her life. I think, like you said, she was seeing, it kind of like felt like she was seeing a film roll of her life at that moment. And it's like, whoa, it's crazy, because I think it was kind of she was close to having a panic attack.
Yeah.
And was able to get out of that. And it was.
And it felt like the moment that she winced, that was the point that really stuck out to me, because that moment lasted really quickly. It was really quick.
Yeah.
I think that's when she thought of like the Barrys, what was her last boyfriend's name? I can't remember his name. Was it Jeff or something like that? I can't remember his name.
Dude, I can't either.
Yeah.
Her past boyfriend.
Her past was Sam.
Sam. Okay.
Sam,
wait, husband. They were married.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They were married. Yeah.
Yeah. So like her ex and everything, just looking back at that, I think that was the moment where she kind of realized, like, in the moment, like realized like she's been in this abusive relationship and she's in the cycle again. And it's almost like she shoved that thought right out of her mind again. But then when her co-star spoke to her, it was like she needed somebody to shake her and be like, you are doing this again. Like you are back in the cycle and you need to break it.
Yeah.
True.
Man. That had me in shock, because what happened after, it was a blur for me watching this episode. It was a great episode. Oh my gosh. Charlie, Barry he's gotten deeper and deeper now. Sally now has broken up with him, rightfully so. Where does he go from here? Is there any way that he can find some escape? What is it just survival at this point?
I think so. I mean, like, there's a lot that's still gonna come to hit him that he doesn't know yet. Like, we just saw the father or the mother and son buying the gun at the gun shop at the very end. So there's people coming for him that Fuchs like kind of, you know, planted in their minds, like, hey, this guy killed your who you loved. So he is about to face a storm of maybe an angry mob because
of the story of the was it the tale that the Chechen woman told him, told Fuchs.
And people with their pitchforks and whatnot. And,
I just realized he's like, how long did it take for the Panthers?
So he's doing that exactly.
And I don't know. There's nowhere. I don't see a place for Barry to run.
Yeah.
Unless he just like dips out of the country and hides somewhere. Everyone's after him. The only person I think right now who can help him in some way is maybe Hank, because he did a huge favor for Hank, and now Hank is like definitely on his side.
Yeah,
Hank and Cristobal. So that's basically all he's got.
Yeah,
but Hank by himself, not with his army, because his boss, I forget his name, the new boss that came in, is super like hates Batir, that's right. He doesn't like Barry. He wanted to get rid of Barry, and he's all like sketched out that Hank hired Barry to do this job in the first place. So,
But now that he saw that, he probably will give him a grace period. My guess is he'd give him like some sort of grace period since Barry like did basically
he
what
wiped
he said,
out everyone
except for Cristobal.
Cristobal, yeah.
Right. So I'm curious for that. But bro, it feels like.
But he wanted Cristobal gone too, right?
He did, but he kind of. But Hank kind of not sold him, but was like, no, he's only 4th, 5th in command. He was a little bit sketched out by it, but he let it happen. He was like, okay, whatever.
The worst thing that can happen here is, here's the thing. Barry also, from what I'm noticing, is he's getting sloppier. Like he was a very good and, meticulous like assassin at the very beginning of the show. And as we've progressed, he's getting a little bit sloppier with his jobs.
Oh, yeah.
So right here, obviously, the whole tech support shit, everything. And the only person that walked out of the house was Cristobal. And do we have confirmed kills in the house? We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know. His job should have been to
go in there and make sure,
they're all dead.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like if you didn't actually see the person die on screen, they might not be dead.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, they wanted it done with the bomb. They paid him for the job. Like, that's on them. That's on the judges.
Because if Cristobal walked out of there alive and he was in the same room.
He was leaving, though. He was running out of the house.
Yeah. He was running out of the house.
He was probably like at the door or something.
But what's to say that, because if he survived, somebody else probably could have survived.
Oh, yeah. I do think people survived. Maybe, because we didn't see it.
It was a Bluetooth bomb with no Wi-Fi.
He's interrupting the signal, bro. You're 19, right? You should get this.
Turn the Wi-Fi off. Boom.
Blows everything. But I was gonna say something about Barry because you guys were talking about. Charlie was talking about it, bro. It feels like everything is like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, because like Sally's doing well. She's finally getting to a point of success, and then what does he do? He like retreats into himself, starts doing hits again, is only playing video games, not being attentive to her, starts yelling at her, whatever. He finally gets a hit role, right, for a hit TV show, and his relationship with Jean is messed up. He like is not giving Sally the time of day for her premiere and something that she directed, wrote, acted in, like all this stuff, and like he's a mess. So, like he's a complete mess.
Yeah.
And like things are happening for him, but he just doesn't. He has no idea how to prioritize. And like I look at it, I try to look at it from all angles, and like obviously Barry's horrible. He's a horrible person, but prior to season 1, the impression that we have of Barry is literally like he doesn't interact with anybody outside of Fuchs. Right? Like his whole thing is to kill. So it's like he's learning how to be a person, and now he's very much juggling these two things, and he's recognizing like he sucks at being like a friend, a boyfriend, like all this stuff that like normal people do. And now he's like doesn't know how to juggle, and he's failing at like everything.
Yeah, I think go ahead, Charlie.
The thing with Barry too, he like you were saying, he doesn't really know how to be a person.
No.
Right? And his personality traits, I feel like, are projections of other people around him.
Yeah.
So like, for example, there was a moment where he was sitting in the hall with Mr. Kusanov, and he was like, oh yeah, they got you this part, blah blah blah, and he basically says like, you're welcome. Like that's a Sally thing, right?
Yeah.
That's a way that
And
Sally
Jean.
would. Well, yeah, but I feel like he took from Sally right there, because the way that she like, because she feels like big headed and she starts
very
to treat other people
narcissistic,
like
yeah.
shit. Could be a little bit of Jean sprinkled in there too.
Yeah.
We've definitely seen it, but the people around him in his circle is who he projects, like how his personality comes out. So
Well, think about it. Like his first kind of interaction with like real people and like, something outside of being a hitman was with Hollywood wannabes.
Yes.
And he's basically turning into exactly that, right? Like in these sorts of scenarios.
Trying to turn into
He's
one.
trying to, exactly. And like when he like people pull away from him and they don't want to be near him. And I don't think he's recognizing that's not how you treat people.
Yeah, I don't think he's recognizing who he is.
Yeah.
I think that's his dilemma right now. And I think a great parallel that I noticed in this episode was Fuchs accepting the fact that he's going to go to hell. I think after saying that folktale, I think him hearing that, he was like, I'm already like, shit has already hit the fan. And he's like, screw it. I'm just going to do it even more. I'm just going to get in. I'm just going to go deeper and deeper into the hole because whatever. I think that's what Fuchs is doing. Barry is trying to find an escape, but as he's trying to find that escape, he's finding himself deeper and deeper into trouble. So he needs to find a way to either escape from it or just accept the fact that, yo, maybe I can never change.
Yeah.
I think that's how I'm seeing it.
How do you guys, I was thinking about this during the episode because it feels like everything that, like whenever shit hits the fan for Barry or like things are going wrong, he goes back to do a hit. Do you guys feel like killing is like an addiction for him?
Oh,
of course.
Great question. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's all he knows.
It's one thing to be all he knows, but like
he gets satisfaction from it. Like he gets the praise. Look,
Exactly.
Hank was like,
Yeah.
"Good job, Barry. You did this. This was you. Proud of you."
Maybe that's what it is. I think
in the military too, his buddies,
Yeah.
we saw that.
I think,
you know,
I think it's like affirmation or like attention, right? Like some sort of
Exactly.
gratification.
He just did this job right here, and then Hank was like, "Oh, thank you so much. You're the best."
Yeah.
You know, he's getting praise immediately for
Right,
it.
right.
And
And-
a bag full of cash. Obviously, he gave it to Gene, but still.
And that's the thing. Like, I have this dilemma of like, is it doesn't feel like the killing is what does it. You know what I mean? Because when he's so numb, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he gets this like. If you guys have seen Dexter, like when Dexter kills somebody, he's like, "Oh my god!" Like it's fulfilling some sort of serial killer thing in him. It's not that for Barry. It's like this is the one thing that people recognize me for. It's the one thing that people appreciate me for. Like, let me just go do what I'm good at.
I think it's just words of affirmation in general is what he needs because we've seen moments in the acting class where he's in a good mood after he just acts a part and he gets good feedback from it. He's good.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have to kill people to feel satisfied and feel like he has a purpose and all of that.
Mhm.
I feel like he just literally is a person who needs words of affirmation like, "Hey, Barry, you're doing a good job. Keep it up."
Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't get it.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
The only time he's gotten it was from Hank, and it was when he was killing people. That's when he would get it. So
Yeah,
it's
he would
really
get it.
and
Yeah.
Fuchs. So it's really hard for him to associate. Like, wait, I could get words of affirmation in different areas in life. I can get words of affirmation from just saying hi to, I don't know, just being a good person, like just being respectful.
his
And
favorite-
I don't think he understands that
Yeah.
concept.
His favorite person that he was starting to get, you know, affirmation from that meant a lot to him, which was Gene. Unfortunately, he had to kill his girlfriend, and you know that all went. to
And now
shit.
that's gone, and now he's lost Sally. So like to me, all this points is to he's gonna kill more. He's gonna go deeper into because what does he have now? I mean, he has the show. I don't know if Gene's gonna go back into the show and do that, but like the show in itself, I don't think it really does anything for him. And if it's not anyone who he's close to giving those words, then I don't think it matters to him. You know what I mean?
But he's definitely going to kill because obviously self-defense stuff. People are coming after him. It
Yeah.
seems like so he's gonna go on a rampage.
Yeah,
He is. Oh man, you guys got another question to add? Sorry, I was
it's-
such in a discussion that
yeah. I feel like this episode was very kind of focused on a couple of different scenarios, so I thought that was pretty straightforward. But no, I think the show is heading in a really interesting direction. I think the only thing to talk about is just what Charlie said at the end of like he's gonna do something to hurt Sally.
Oh yeah, the foreshadowing.
The foreshadowing,
Yeah.
like what we think that is, because I think you can take it a couple of different ways, right? Like, of course, Barry was going to do something because he always does something. he's always there to kill. And, you know, at one point you can take it to, you know, she said that and then he bombed the house, right? So you could take that as a foreshadow. Oh, he did this. But then Charlie kind of brings up the point of he's going to hurt Sally. Now, we haven't seen him hurt anyone that he directly loves yet, have we?
Gene.
No,
But
like
in an indirect way.
in an indirect way, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So that's why I feel like I don't know necessarily if it's gonna be like directly towards her, but in indirect way he might hurt her.
yeah, no, I can definitely
Yeah.
see that. He's already done that.
Question:
Yeah.
have we seen him?
But like really mess her up.
Oh yeah.
Like killing your the love of your life essentially for Gene, that's something that messes you up for the
Oh
rest
yeah.
of your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, David?
No, I completely remembered, but I was like, have we seen him hurt women? He has. He killed.
Oh, yeah.
He killed Detective Moss.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was. that was my. I was like, wait.
And he
let me
killed
think.
Esther.
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 Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, wait, he has.
But yeah, but it's interesting because like, you know, those are situations of like him being back into a corner and whatever, and you know, those are people who had a gun to his head and all that. So I don't know. I'm curious. I'm very curious, and I'm very interested to see what his reaction from this Sally thing is going to be, because obviously he got very defensive in the moment and was very like, oh, I can't have a bad day, like whatever, and he very much played the role of an abusive boyfriend in that moment. Like that was very stereotypical.
Yes.
But I don't know. Like part of me is like, you know, you want to root for Barry, right? Like the season 1, I think, makes you want to root for him and like, oh, you can get out of this, man. You can stop being a hitman and killing people and be a good person. But I don't know. I feel like he's at a fork in the road.
Yeah.
And he has been for a while. But like, I think for real now, like he's going to have to.
I just think he's going downhill
Mm.
and he'll never climb up from it. I think that's how I'm seeing it.
Mm.
What do you guys think of Gene's decision to stay in LA?
I understood it. I think he now, since he's been through all this with Barry, he can kind of tell when Barry's being honest and being,
I
like,
was thinking
real.
that too. Yeah.
And I think in that moment he recognized like, oh, you're gonna leave me alone, and I think also in a weird way and like very slightly, like he kind of recognizes that Barry is also a little bit human. It's like, okay, like he did hurt me, he did hurt the love of my life and whatever, but like he is feeling remorse, he is sorry for what he did, and he like wants to leave me alone. But I'm curious how their relationship. Well, he said he's never going to see him again, so I'm assuming he's probably going to drop out from that show and not work with them anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean, he got a ton of cash, so
yeah, true.
Maybe he's set for quite some time.
Yeah, true. But I was thinking Barry might drop out the show.
Oh,
not
yeah,
Gene.
no, I think Barry will.
Yeah.
I think Barry's gonna head towards
because if you think about
back to that vibe.
Because if you think about it, like Gene got everything that he wanted, like in this episode.
Yes.
Without like minus the fact that like his whole tension with Barry and like everything that's happening. Everything that this man has probably been trying to do and capture his image and like rehabilitate his image and be that actor again in Hollywood, he got in this, and he didn't care because he was terrified.
Right.
And now, you know, what does that mean for him? Now that Barry's
Is he gonna have a career again?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the question. Now that Barry is out of the picture, quote unquote, like, does that mean that Gene is going to follow that?
Good point.
That is a good point. Well, I can't wait for the next episode, y'all. But thank you guys for watching and listening to this episode. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. We appreciate the love and the support. Please comment your thoughts and like this video. See you soon for episode 5 and 6. Peace.
See ya.